Hello, my name is Mercury and welcome to this brand new episode of Media Fae. Today I am alone. Today I'll be discussing the Indie World Showcase that premiered on April 17th. So yeah, we're a bit late to this, but we're covering it. We're covering this because we're trying to cover all of the directs, and on the Wikipedia page it says that Indie World counts as direct, so I'm gonna count it. So yeah. Let's just get right into it. I think there's not much to say about this this little Indie World Showcase. It is just that, but let's talk about it. So first up is Little Kitty Big City. I like the art style of this game a lot. I like it. I like the art style. I like the gameplay. I mean, it's a pretty simplistic game. Like, you're just a cat that goes around a city, but I like how they sort of fleshed out that idea more into sort of helping out, like doing side quests of other animals, like helping them out and stuff, or doing things that normally a cat would do and making them like part of like a quota you have to fulfill every day. I think that's very interesting. But yeah, that's like kind of the rundown of the game. There's nothing really that big to say about it. That's just what it is. It's just that, and I think they fleshed out the idea in a very cool way. I like the graphics of the game. I like how the game looks. It has a very unique look to it, and that's like added on to it, the fact that you can collect hats and stuff, and that's one of the things. Like, it makes the game like more unique than it already like would be. So yeah, I think that's it for this game. So yeah, Little Kitty Big City is available now. Next up is Yars Rising. Now I think I recognize the voice that's in here in Yars Rising. I think it's Yars. I think that's what the name is, Yars Rising. I actually completely forgot, but but the thing, I think the thing is, to me at least, is that it's a platformer. Yes, it's a platformer, and I do enjoy platformers. But the characters, like, I guess the voice of the character, how the character talks and how their voice sounds like, what the voice actor did with the tone of the character's voice, it's very annoying. I think I don't like it. It's a very annoying voice of character, and I don't think I want to be stuck with that character. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I like the game. I like the style, but I don't like the characters, like how the other voices are produced. It's not a bad voice. I think it's just like, and I don't like it. So yeah, but the game looks fine. So there's that. Just that to save it. Yeah, Yars Rising is coming out this year at some point. Next up is Refined Self, the personality test game. Now, this game sounds interesting, I think, on paper. Thing is with this game is that it has an interesting idea, but I think it's just maybe not enough for a game. Like, you go around and not for like a full price game. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, not enough for that type of game. It could work as a small experience, but not enough for an actual game. It's like, oh, you can go find all of this stuff. It's like, well, yeah, but don't want to. Sure, what you do in the game is that you do certain things, and then you get a personality test at the end of the game, and that's what you got. There's like 20 different ones you can obtain. It's an interesting idea, but again, I don't think it was enough to fully flesh out a game with this. It just wasn't it. It wasn't meant to be. So yeah, there's not much like other gameplay. It's just that sure it intensifies this like replayability, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much you can keep a person going. Like, oh, what if I did this instead of this, and you keep going, or something. I don't know. Maybe it's enjoyable, but I don't know. I'm not particularly enthusiastic about this game. But yeah, refined self. I do like the lore of it. I do like that it's like it. I like the character design. I like all of that. But I don't know if the gameplay is just enough for me. So yeah. But aside from that, I'm not. Yeah, this game is coming out summer 2024. Next up is Sticky Business and A Plan With Me DLC. Okay, so I'm not. This game is definitely not for me. It's about making stickers, and if you get, the birds are really annoying today. They're not my birds, of course. They're fucking wild birds, but they are really annoying today. I don't know why the fuck. But yeah. This is definitely not a game for me. I'm not a big I guess sticker fan, to be honest with you. I do have my fair share of stickers on my computer's one sticker. I have like things that decorated stuff on my. I had stickers on my Switch, which I have since removed, but since they were there for so goddamn long, they have imprinted on the Switch if you look at it in the right angle. So yeah, that's kind of sad that happened, but there's not much I can do. And I don't know what I put. I don't know if I put those stickers anywhere else, so I'm kind of fucked. But yeah, I'm not a particularly big. I guess a fan of stickers and making stickers, so this game was definitely not for me. But I can definitely see the appeal of it. I can see I can see why people like this game, but I'm not one of those people. But if you do, I actually completely understand it. It's a valid game to like. I'm not gonna bash you for it. I mean, I'm not gonna bash you for your gaming preference unless you're like actively playing awful games. That is not how this works, right? Okay, that's terrible. That could work. Okay. But yeah, unless you're not playing like awful games, I'm not gonna fucking bash you for playing the games you wanna play. Aside from that, yeah, this game, I see the appeal, but it's just not for me. And they immediately released DLC, so there's that. There's just more stickers and more stuff to do. Whatever. Yeah, Sticky Business and the Plan With Me DLC are available now. I don't get why you would release a DLC immediately when the game comes out, unless it's like a deluxe upgrade, make a deluxe edition. Then it's like a deluxe upgrade. That's when I understand it, but here. Like here where it is now, I really don't get it. I don't. It's confusing. That's what it is. It's confusing for me. Not definitely not what I would do. So yeah, it's coming out. Oh yes, yes. Next up is Anton Blast. Now this game reminds me of, I forgot what his name was. I think I do. I think I forgot what his name was. I forgot what this fucking game's name was. Whoopsie daisy, I forgot what the game's name was, but it reminds me of like. There was this one fucking. What was it called? What was it called? There's like one platforming game where I had like a Mexican wrestler. That's what it reminds me of. Okay. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of, like of that one game. I forgot what its name was, but that's what it reminds me of. Okay. But yeah, I like it. I like the gameplay. I like how like crazy it looks and all that. So I wouldn't say I'm looking forward to it, but I could appreciate it. At least. Yeah, I could. I could appreciate it. So yeah, I like it. I like Anton Blast. It is, well, yeah, it is coming out November 12th, 2024, and it probably fucking took forever to talk about it because I was still getting mails. Yeah. Next up is Valley Peaks. So this game is interesting. I like the art style, but aside from that, did I seriously take like fucking 6 minutes talking about this shit? Yeah, I did. What the fuck? Valley. I could know Valley Peaks. I like the art style, but like it reminds me of Bugsnax a little. And it kind of like the gameplay overall kind of reminds me of Bugsnax. Jesus Christ, these birds! But aside from that, I don't have much to say. It looks good. It looks fine. But I don't I don't have much to say about this game, to be genuinely honest with you. So yeah, it is coming out 2024. Next up is Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. Now, again, like most people, like I've said for most of these games, I like what the art style looks like, and it sort of my whatever the fuck this thing is called just gave out. I think if we get to the surface, let me just move this notebook, the notebook, the notebook, like the actual thing, out of the way so I can actually can work properly. I think. Yeah, Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. I like the art style, and I definitely like how it fits the vibe, because it kind of has to. And I think it has to do a lot with the thing. And I the gameplay is pretty simplistic. It's mostly just finding stuff and like looking through puzzles. But I like it. I like it. I like what they're showing here. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. It's available now if you want it. Next up is Europa. Now Europa gave me the vibes of Journey and Breath of the Wild combined, like the Breath of the Wild feel and like the world and all that, and the sort of, I guess, gameplay of Journey. That's what. That's what this game reminds me of, but it mostly feels like a copy of Breath of the Wild. It's just kind of what it feels like, but the art style's a lot more like chibi-esque. There's that, but it just feels like a carbon copy of Breath of the Wild, and I'm not, and I'm kind of tired of open world games, to be genuinely honest with you. So yeah, Europa is coming out 2024 and it's a demo available now. I think the most exciting one from this presentation. Next one is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Splintered Fate. Now, it seems like a lot of indie game developers are taking TMT and making games about them, because that's kind of what all the TMT games have been for a good while. So, TMNT Splintered Fate. It looks cool. I like the roguelike aspect of the gameplay, the roguelike gameplay that it has. So there's that going for it. I think, yeah. But aside from that, I can't say much about it really. Like, it looks cool. I like how what they're doing, the turtles and all that, and it's going. The turtles are going into places with different games and all that, and I like how they're exploring. They're exploring what they can do with the Turtles franchise. That's pretty cool. I like that you can play up to 4 people in multiplayer. So yeah, I mean, this is a pretty cool game, to be honest. Like a officially licensed roguelike is a thing that people probably want, and hey, we got Turtles. So yeah. Anyways, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Splintered Fate is coming out July 2024. Next up is Cat Quest 3. So this game has a pirate aspect to it, but something I noticed. Fucking hell, this is a bad investment. Let me just remove this. That was not my brightest thing to put this thumb, whatever the hell it's called, on it. It did not work. But this game has a pirate aspect to it, which is, cool. But it also has it reminds me of a lot of Rayman that had like a lot of like mixed matched eras and all that, and I think that's pretty cool. That it's not a lot of things I see in that, and I do like Rayman, so it kind of reminded me a lot of Rayman, which I wish we could see more Rayman games. Ubisoft, give us more Rayman games. It's been a decade since the last Rayman game, I think. So please give us more. Yeah, I like Cat Quest like that side of the gameplay, and I also like how it has like, you know, the exploration, like the on-foot exploration, and there's the ship combat, which looks actually good. Like, it's not like ship combat is something that you don't really see a lot because it's kind of hard to pull off. So seeing it here, it's pretty cool. But yeah, it looks, I guess, sum it all up, this Cat Quest 3 looks cool. So yeah, there's that. It is coming out August 8th, 2024. You can pre-order it now, and there's a demo available now for you to play too. Next up is Stitch. Now, Stitch is a game where you stitch things. Wow, yay. Again, it's a cool little puzzle game. I do like how you have to specifically like do things with numbers and like stitch together things with those numbers. I think that's a very cool thing, but it's not like a very cool thing for the genre. But the genre is not for me. But I can definitely see how, like with Sticky Business, I can see where people could enjoy this game. But yeah, I mean, I can see how people like it, but I'm not gonna like it. I think I probably it's just not a game I would waste my money on, really. And it's kind of sad because I don't want to like looking at these like indie game developers. Like, yeah, it takes a lot of effort, but if your game doesn't really interest me, then it doesn't really interest me. But what I like about indie is that it can fill niches that people people sometimes don't know that they're there, and maybe we get a boom in that niche sometime, and maybe it stops being a niche, you know, or like something like that. I don't know, like it stops being like just something like unknown to many people. But yeah, I can see how people enjoy this, but I'm not one of those people again. And yeah, Stitch is available now for those people that want it. Next up, we got some the thing they did before revealing the big announcement at the end. Well, quotation marks big was like a lightning round, and they did split it up. So I'm gonna split it up, but I'm gonna talk about it really quickly. There's not much to say. First up is Bist. I think that's how you said Bist. I think it looks fine. It's like a pixel, and it's like a bullet hell pixel game. It looks cool, but again, not much to say because they didn't reveal much about this game. Or things that I could like take away from. But I think it looks cool. Yeah, this is coming out summer 2024. Next up is Scheme. I think it's supposed to be Scheme, but Scheme is like a very interesting game. It has a very interesting art style. Like a lot of these games do have very interesting art styles. Yes. And you go around like with different objects in regular life and do things. I guess I don't know. Again, they didn't really reveal much. I guess well, look at this game. Like, well, we want to talk about it. Then what the fuck? So yeah. Now, not much to say about this game. It looks interesting. If I could see more, I wish I could see more. So yeah, it is coming out July 18th, 2024. Next up is Animal Well. Now, apparently, I think this game is actually like pretty good, but again, I can't really talk about it because I see the appeal in the gameplay. I do like it. That it's a 2D game, kind of like I would compare it to like Little Nightmares. It's kind of I think it's kind of horror. But yeah, I mean, I see the appeal, but again, I would like to see more of it so I can maybe get interested in this game. I don't know. I would like to see more. So yeah, Animal Well is available now. Next up is Duck Detective: The Secret Salami. Well, this game I could actually fucking take away from it because it actually showed some substantial gameplay in the 30 seconds they had, and yeah, I think it's a fun little game to be a detective and solve, I guess, wacky cases because you're an animal. That's what it can only be, because all of these animal games are wacky except Animal Well, which I'm pretty sure is a horror game. So yeah, I kind of like it, but I don't think it's enough to really be a for sure buy for me. So yeah, Duck Detective: The Secret Salami is coming out on May 23rd, 2024. Next up is another Crab's Treasure. Now this game has been making waves in the internet right about now, because it's a Souls-like crab game where you go around and take different shells and stuff, and that's actually pretty cool little premise. Too bad I'm kind of bad at I'm kind of bad at Soulsborne games, because I would play more if I wasn't if I didn't suck at them. So yeah, Soulsborne is not for me, but it's only for a lot of people, and I do think that this little like fun adventure with this genre is pretty cool. So yeah, another Crab's Treasure is available now. And our final announcement of the day is SteamWorld Heist 2. Now, pirates, I guess, these are pirates with a steampunk world. Is a very weird combination, but I think it works a lot. And the gameplay is 2D, but you're with guns and stuff, and you shoot people. That's pretty much it. I just realized it's probably just Contra. So it's a pretty cool little idea, and they can do definitely a lot with it. But I don't know about me personally to get it. It's just I'm not really interested in this game at all. And apparently SteamWorld's a very big I guess indie franchise. I don't see the appeal, and to be honest, I'm not the biggest steampunk fan. But yeah, aside from that, it is coming out August 8th, 2024, which is shares a release date with Cat Quest 3. A lot of indie games share release dates. I don't know why. Anyways, that's it. I think my favorite announcement was TMNT, and I guess I like talking about Crab's Treasure. That was cool too. And Little Kitty Big City. What the fuck did I just do? That shit. There we go. But yeah, what did you guys think about the Indie World? Leave in the comments below. You can all our socials are in the channel page, or on channel page on YouTube, the entertainment. And for me Mercury, it's at Mercury SC on YouTube, AO3 Wattpad, and fanfiction.net. Mercury S Cheese on Twitter, and Mercury C Cheese on Twitch. So yeah, that's about it. See ya.